about?
Possums.
Addie?
What if I have backbones?
Oh, in science we're talking about animals that have backbones. You're right. Wyatt? When we read the story Eagle and Eaglets, what were we talking about?
Birds.
Birds. Rain?
How they sometimes, like the mom needs to,
Adapt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Protect the baby.
Protect and adapt. So we're kind of talking about mama animals or daddy animals. So the parents and that are adults. So adult animals, and we're talking about their babies. So today we're going to do the same thing. We're going to talk about adult possums and their babies. Now when you look at this word possums,
It looks like
A possum.
it looks like
a possum.
a possum or opossum, but that O, which it never is silent, but in this word it is silent.
It's supposed to be over there, but
It's silent.
The O.
So if you guys want to cross off that O to help you remember,
Okay, I'll use
the animal possum starts with an O, but you don't hear it.
Can I use my black marker to cross it off?
Okay? Sure, but please use a pencil for everything else. Make sure your name's at the top too. And we're going to read this all together, okay? And as we're reading, I want you to look for, we're going to learn today the main topic or the main idea. I want you to think, what is this story that we're reading all about? And normally it will tell us in the very first paragraph, okay? So can everybody put your finger or your pencil or something you can track with on the word and? Okay, and then we're going to read the first paragraph all together. Ready? And, oh wait, I'm not doing all the work.
I said and.
Okay, everybody else, help. Everybody else besides Addie and Mrs. Murphy, put your finger on the word and. And we're going to start together as soon as Lewis is ready. Okay, we're going to read this as a whole second grade group. Ready? Here we go. An adult possum is about the size of a big cat. When the mother gives birth, she may have 7 or more babies. She has a pouch like a kangaroo. Okay, stop there. Who can tell me, what do you think this story is all about? What is the main topic or the main idea? Addie, what do you think?
I don't like about possums.
Possums. What about possums, though?
Like they're telling us how they have 7 babies or more.
Okay, so do you think this is mainly about possums and their babies?
Mm-hmm.
I would agree. So, you guys, if you want to, you guys nicely just rip this off.
Okay.
And so now, you have to, just like Mrs. Murphy.
That was awesome.
Okay, put your name on the top of this one. Because when I look at these and grade these, I want to make sure that I have both of them with your names on them, okay?
Miss Murphy, is this your possum?
Put your name on.
That's a possum.
We're doing this. You don't even have your name on there. First one
Miss
is down.
Murphy, if you don't really see my name, just flip it to the back and.
Okay, now we are gonna write on the top here. This is a chart. And sometimes we have to use a chart in reading and in math. But in the chart, the main idea we're going to write is possums. And you can look at the board, but you can also copy off your paper. Possums and their babies. And you're going to might have to write small.
I can't see it.
I will move in a second. Now on the word baby, we drop the Y and add I-E-S. So we have possums and their babies. That's what this story is all about.
When we write possum, do we have to write the O?
You do. Yep, because if you don't write the O, then that's not the actual word. So I think once you get done reading that, under the details, I want you to put adult, ADULT. And then under this one, I want you to put babies. So we're going to write facts about adults and their babies. So we're kind of comparing and contrasting, and that's what we're going to do tomorrow in our writing. We're going to compare, find things that are the same, and we're going to find things that are different.
Miss Murphy. Look. I-E-S.
How come we did that?
The baby.
We dropped the Y and added IES
IES.
to make it plural. Good job. Okay, when you have all of this on your paper, give me a thumbs up.
What is? I can't even see. I can't see the whatever it's called. Daddy.
Do you see better now, Brooklyn? Mrs. Murphy wrote it. Okay, I get to see 2 thumbs up. When you're done, give me a thumbs up so we know we can move on.
I have to switch the teacher.
Okay, now, I know some of you are still writing. Some of you are done with a thumbs up. If you have a thumbs up, I want you to think, what is a fact we can tell about the adult or the mom? So Mrs. Murphy's going to read it again. An adult possum is about the size of a big cat. When the mother gives birth, she may have 7 or more babies. She has a pouch like a kangaroo. So what are some things that we could write about the mom? What are some details? Ingrid.
She like has a pouch like a
Yeah.
kangaroo.
She has a pouch like a kangaroo. Did you guys know that about a possum?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that.
So I would like you guys, as soon as you have this written at the top, under adult, you could draw, I'm just going to draw a line to show you we're going to make a list of details.
Oh, great.
So we might have to write small,
I am.
and we'll try to keep it short, but we're going to write pouch. P-O-U-C-H.
Can we draw the
Pouch.
line?
Yeah. So please write under the mom or the adult, she has a pouch.
Miss Murphy, CA.
Yeah, a C-H, pouch. Good job, pouch.
Put an S.
There's something else about the mom. Addie,
She has 7 or more babies.
7 or more babies. Should we put that under mom or do you
No.
or should we put under babies?
Babies.
Baby. We could do either one, but
I
under
put it down.
babies, why don't you draw a line
I already did. And I noticed something.
and then let's write
7 more babies.
7 or, and then write the word more. 7 or more babies. 7 or more.
Miss Murphy. Miss Murphy. On the bottom one it says each possum, baby possum is the size of a honeybee.
Okay, we're not there yet, but just wait, okay?
Yay.
Okay. It's fine though.
Last night, I was trying to spell possum on my phone. Tried to search how do you spell possum.
Now you know.
Then I found it.
Okay, we need one more key detail or fact. What do you think, Raylan? Did you find something? There's one more thing we can write, Libby.
Possums are the same. Parent possums are bigger, the same size as big cats.
Yeah, they're the size of a big cat. So we better write that because I don't think the babies are. So should we just say size big cat?
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't like make the most sense, it's not like a complete sentence. But we're gonna make it short. Size, S-I-Z-E, and then write big, and then cat. Size is a big cat. And if you want to even put 2 dots, like this is called a semicolon, to say the size. It's a big cat. We better put over here, I think Addie spied it down below. We are going to figure out the size of the babies. Right, Addie?
What's
Okay.
that noise?
All right, when you're ready,
Mom, is that your
put your finger over here. We got this paragraph done, up here. The first paragraph. we're going to go on to the second paragraph, and we're going to start with the word each. So when you're ready, put your finger on each. In there, come on.
Size big cat.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you run out of room, it's okay. We can keep going down. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm trying to write small.
And I know it's hard. They don't give us much room, but if you run out of room, like I can see Rain's gonna run out of room.
Just
it's okay.
keep
You
on
can
going
just keep
down
going
the
down.
middle. I'm making
Okay.
a line.
Put your finger on the word each. I think almost everyone is almost done. Okay, if you're coming in for Mrs. Alms, put your finger, put your name on your papers first. No. And then I want you to find the number 30 and find the word each, and we're going to read this all together. Just leave it. Yes, please leave.
There's none more.
Here. There's two there. And you can put this in there. That's how you remember.
Miss Murphy, if you could barely see my name on that.
Okay, if you just came in, also you can rip them apart because it's a lot easier to do it this way.
Because it's like Miss Bird.
Okay, now we're gonna read it all together. We're gonna start with each, and if you're just coming in, don't worry about trying to catch up. You'll just start where we're starting, okay? Put your finger on each, and we're gonna read this all together. Ready?
Each baby possum is the size of a honeybee.
Stop. Should we put something over on our chart?
Yeah.
Honeybee. How big is a honeybee? Show Mrs. Murphy. That is the size of a baby possum when they're first born. The size of a honeybee. So, my second graders over here. So, Kinsley and Tyson and Aria and Briley. In the middle column, can you copy the word babies? And then don't worry, you can try to write 7 or more. But for the size, we're going to write honey.
Can I spell B since I'm out of room?
And if you run into this next one, it's okay. Honeybee. The baby is the size of a honeybee, and you can look over here. It tells us right here.
Mrs. Murphy, can you write that with red? Because the small letters I can't even see.
Oh, sure, Brooklyn. You want me to write that with red?
Sure.
Because she's way in the
Yeah, it is probably hard. Size. And you can also look on your paper, guys, too.
What is it?
I'm gonna circle honeybee so I just know what I'm writing.
Yeah. See how Mrs. Murphy circled honeybee? You could circle that
I'm
too and
circling.
just copy it.
Right, I'm
That wasp? Wasp or hornet? Oh yeah, the dead wasp.
Oh yeah,
That thing was weird. I know.
Carson and Charlotte.
That was like here.
Okay. When you are ready and you have size honeybee, put your finger on the word at, which is after the word honeybee in our story.
I did period.
I made a lot longer sentence. I did not see you to do that short.
I'm just trying to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can go. Oh, did he leave? You can use his or Charlotte or Ingrid's, okay?
Or Brooklyn could come up to mine.
Brooklyn, if you want to come to Ingrid's best for this.
Mother can carry the baby.
Okay, I think we're ready. Put your finger at the word at, and we're going to read this all together. Ready? At first they sing inside the mother's pouch. After about 2 months, when babies leave the mother's pouch, they are still small. The mother can carry the babies on her back. The baby possums grow 2 months. About 2 months they stay in their mother's pouch. And then they can come out. And where does she carry them? Where does she carry them?
On her
Keegan?
back. On her pack or in her pouch.
Yep, so she carries them in her pouch or she can carry them on her back. Should we write that on our chart?
Yeah.
Okay. We might run out of room. Let's go on to the next page. So really just flip it over.
Well, I won't.
Okay, and I know this is going to be kind of sad, but most of this is going to delete. So,
No, not yet.
okay.
We're not done.
Okay.
My pen was there.
Maybe I just put it on.
Because we can't see
I don't even know where it was.
Okay.
Because I'm
The rest of us, let's flip it over where you see the picture or the diagram of the possum. And as you can see, the possum has an ear, a nose, whiskers, he has a thumb, and he has a tail. Put your finger, those of you that are ready, on the word "and," which is by the number 83.
Can we do it with our pencils?
With your pencil is fine, yep. Wyatt, question?
So possums, when there's prey nearby, they sense prey, so then they play dead.
They do, okay. Okay,
They
put your
do
finger
play
on and let's read it all together. And if you're still writing, go ahead and keep writing. Ready? An adult possum has long gray fur on its body. Its face is white. It has black ears. The possum has a pointed snout with a pink nose. Its tail and feet are pink too. It has a mouth full of 50 sharp teeth.
I don't want to be near that possum.
Whoa, 50 sharp teeth. Now that, listen to all the details we could put here. It has 50 sharp teeth. Now we're not going to write all these details because we'd be here forever. But who can tell Mrs. Murphy what are some details we could put here? 50 sharp teeth. Brooklyn?
50 sharp teeth.
Way up. We just said that. 50 sharp teeth. What else? Addie?
It has long gray fur kind of like on its body, and it has white fur on its face, and it has a long snout, and it's pink, and its feet and tail are pink too.
Wow, good job remembering all those details and facts. Good. I think you got almost all of them.
That I can see.
Did she miss one, Libby? I'm trying to think which one she might have missed. I think she did.
body.
Did you say LES? Help her out. I think you should have said that right away.
Yeah.
So long gray fur, did you say a face that's white?
Mhm.
And then a pointed snout
Mhm.
with a pink nose.
Mhm.
And then its tail and feet are pink. And then 50 sharp teeth. I think she got everything. Corla?
I didn't say 50 sharp teeth
Because we already said that one.
it has black ears.
Oh, black ears. We missed that. It's okay. Black ears.
And sharp teeth.
Okay.
And sharp teeth. And
All
sharp
right.
teeth.
Put your fingers on 127. The word "and."
Or pencil.
Okay, or pencil. Here we go. Ready? And possum
has a very useless tail.
Its tail is almost 8 foot long with very little hairs. And possum can use this tail to grab onto things. Its tail helps it hold onto tree branches on each hind foot, and possum has a thumb. These thumbs help it grab onto things. Two. Aria and Addie and Raylan, would you three flip up because I could hear you guys reading? Some of you were reading, but I probably couldn't hear you. All right, so what are some details about the possum's tail? Rain, what's a detail?
Its tail very useful because it's almost a foot long and it could grab onto things.
Good. So it's about a foot long, so think of your ruler. And it's used to grab onto things. What else, Kinsley?
It has gray, short, long hair, and it can hold on to trees when it hangs.
Good job. It has very little hair on its tail, and it can grab onto things like tree branches. Good. So that's why it's useful. Lewis, what else?
These thumbs help it grab onto things.
Two. So it can the thumbs, not only the tail, but its thumbs help grab onto things. Just like you guys have thumbs, your thumbs definitely help you grab things, along with your fingers.
And grab trees.
Yep. So you guys, just like a possum, you guys have thumbs and your fingers help grab too. Addie.
It has kind of like a useless tail.
I think it says useful. Useful. It has the full. Not useless, because that would mean that its tail would be no use, but it does have use. Okay, last paragraph. Put your finger or your pencil by 180, and I like this paragraph. This is exactly what White was talking about. Put your finger on the word these, and let's read this all together. I'm going to wait for Dawn. I want to hear every single second grader help Mrs. Murphy.
I thought it said bees.
John, 180. Right here. Put your finger there. Ready? Here we go.
These animals are known for playing possums when rattled by a predator. They lie still and don't move at all until the threat goes away.
Good job. So, what do they like to do? What is another detail that they like to do, Wyatt? What do they do, Wyatt?
Lie still and don't move.
Yeah. So when they get rattled. Now, yesterday when we were talking about multiple meaning words and I corrected your papers, almost all of you got this one wrong. When rattled doesn't mean to shake it. That's one meaning of shake. But in this paragraph, when rattled, that means when scared.
Like a rattlesnake.
Not the shaking of the tail. So most of you put the shaking. This means when the possum is scared, he's rattled, he's scared by a predator, he will lie still and he won't move and he'll play dead until that predator goes away and there's no longer a threat. Okay? So most of you got this one wrong on your paper. It's a tough one, but I wanted to mention that. Okay, so that would be another detail of the adult. It can play dead. Okay, question, Kinsley?
On that paper, I didn't know if that, I was like,
It was a tough one. It was a tough one.
no.
Okay, so today what we did was we found details about the mom and the babies, or the adults and the babies, and we also found the main topic or idea. Where was that, the main topic or idea? Where do we find that? Katie? Oh, you're stretching. Okay, Addie.
At the beginning of the story.
At the beginning of the story. So we normally find in the first paragraph your main topic or idea. Okay, we are going to stop
Miss Murphy.
our lesson on main